Now, the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors says Britain's housing market suffered the most widespread price falls since 2009 in January, as the run of interest rate increases over the past year has been weighing on would-be buyers choosing not to come into the market. The RICS house price balance, now this measures the gap between the percentage of surveyors seeing rises and falls in house prices, fell to a negative 47. This is the lowest print we've seen since April 2009. That's gone down from a negative 42 in the month of December. Now, Rick says all the indicators point to a further slowdown in the housing market in the coming months as borrowing costs have risen sharply and household incomes are squeezed by the cost of living crisis. I think one of the areas to watch out for is the FTSE 350 Household Home Construction Index. Now, this has seen a 44.4% rise from the lows we had back in October last year. So that has been a big recovery. But if you look at the wider picture, we had a spectacular loss of value from the highs we saw back on the 19th of April 2021, where we lost more than half of the value down to the lows we had back in October 2022. So this is just a small retracement of what has been a widespread sellout of this sector. This sector includes those large house builders like Barratt Developments, Taylor Wimpey. Today we've seen news coming out from Bellway and also Redrow, showing a little bit of an upside, but it's mostly social housing, which is doing some of the really heavy lifting. But I think all this is concerned with what's happening in the foreign exchange markets. With this 121 print for sterling against the US dollar, the Bank of England's been raising interest rates. It did so for the 10th time last week to 4%. That said, inflation is likely to have peaked and a recession will be less severe than previously feared. Now, this is good news for the housing sector, but so far as the RICS survey says today, all indicators point to a further slowdown in the housing market in the coming months as those borrowing costs continue to add pressure to the sector. For more videos from us here at IGTV, join us on Twitter at IGCom, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.